Okay, so today we're gonna dive into something pretty interesting that I think a lot of you are gonna be really into.
Yeah, this is a big one and something that I think is going to really change how people think about their health.
Exactly. So we're talking about an AI health coach.
Right, within the Apple Health app.
Yeah, Apple's health app. So this is based on reporting from TechCrunch, but they were actually pulling from some stuff that Mark Gurman had over at Bloomberg.
Yeah, so really solid sources here.
Yeah, so we can be pretty confident about this.
Definitely.
So the basic idea here is that you would have this AI coach built right into the health app on your iPhone. And
It's not just going to be like some generic advice though, right?
right, it's like actually going to use your data. So
Tailored to,
yeah,
yeah.
so like your sleep patterns and how much you're moving around.
And even stuff from connected medical devices potentially.
Yeah, so all this stuff would get fed into the AI and then it would give you personalized guidance.
Exactly. So think about it this way. You're already wearing your Apple Watch. You're tracking all this data, and now it's actually going to be analyzed and used to give you really specific advice.
And the crazy thing is that this could be happening pretty soon. So they're talking about a potential launch as early as next spring.
Yeah, like spring or summer of 2026,
Yeah, so basically a year from now.
which is wild when you think about how advanced this is.
Yeah, totally. So with iOS 19.4, they're saying that's when we could see this thing drop.
19.4, yeah.
So let's talk about like what it can actually do.
Sure.
So food tracking is one of the big things they highlighted.
Makes sense, right?
Mm.
I mean, everybody's trying to eat better.
Right.
And if it can analyze what you're eating and then give you suggestions based on your goals and all the other data it has, that's huge.
That's huge. So it's not just like calorie counting, it's like actually taking into account your activity
Your
level.
sleep, your everything.
Yeah, so it's like a really holistic approach, which is pretty cool.
Definitely.
So how does this thing actually learn to give advice?
Well, so the article mentions that they're training it on data from staff physicians,
Okay, interesting.
but they're also planning to include these health-related videos that are recorded by other doctors.
So they're like building this library of expertise, basically.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so interesting here. It's not just an algorithm crunching numbers.
Right.
It's like they're trying to capture the nuance of a real doctor visit.
Yeah, that human element is super important.
Definitely.
And they even have a name for it. They're calling it Health Plus internally.
Catchy, right?
I like it. Yeah, it's simple. It gets the point across.
Yeah, you know what you're getting into.
Exactly. So what do you think about all this? Like if you zoom out a little bit.
I think it's incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all trying to stay on top of our health,
Hmm.
right? But it can be so overwhelming.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's so much information out there.
And this is like having someone synthesize it all for you and give you actionable advice.
Yeah, and not just anyone, like someone who knows your data inside and out.
Exactly. It's like having a personalized health expert in your pocket.
Right. So to summarize, Apple is reportedly developing an AI-powered health coach that would live in your health app.
It's going to use all the data that your iPhone and Apple Watch are already collecting and then give you personalized advice.
Yeah, and this could launch as early as next year with iOS 19.4.
And they're calling it Health Plus.
So I guess the big question is, what are some of the health goals that you have?
Yeah, and what kind of data do you think would be most valuable for this AI coach to analyze to really help you reach those goals?
That's a good question, something to think about. I guess we'll find out more next year. But in the meantime, if you want to dive deeper into some of the technologies that are shaping our lives, you can find links and resources in the description below.
Definitely check it out. There's some really cool stuff down there.
And thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.